I mastered Byron in 7 hours and almost got him to 1400 trophies. So in this video, we're going to take you along that journey while also telling you everything you need to know about Byron. So to start our journey, we were almost at 800 trophies and just below Silver 3 mastery. So in order to master a brawler as fast as you can, you need two things. Mastery Madness, check, and you need to have friends to play with, check. Bad news is my friends are really high in trophies, so that means the matchmaking is going to be much slower. But we're not going to worry about that for now because Zulon has helped us out so many times with rank 35s that we're going to help him get rank 35 and as many trophies as he wants. But it might slow down the push a little bit. And so we hopped into Hot Zone and started the grind. We were destroying teams while not missing very many shots. And so the wins just kept coming one after another. But as we were destroying teams, here's the recommended build that I use for Byron. The gadget I use is the booster shot gadget. This gadget shoots 3 Byron shots in a fan formation. Now the reason I use this gadget so much is because it makes up for Byron's weakness. The fact that he can miss shots really easily, so I just pop the gadget and I'm able to hit a shot guaranteed. Now the only time I'd use the other gadget, shot in the arm, is if I'm playing versus brawlers like Jean or Tick. That way I can help sustain my health. But before I continue with the video, I wanted to thank the sponsor, Warcraft Rumble. Warcraft Rumble is a mobile action-packed strategy game where you assemble armies with your favorite characters from the Warcraft universe. You can then use these armies to battle against other players or take on the 70+ single-player missions. And when you're creating your armies, you have over 60 characters to choose from, and all of them come from one of 5 families: Alliance family, Beast, Horde, Undead, and Blackrock, which is my favorite. Warcraft Rumble also just added a bunch of new endgame content with the Molten Core. The Molten Core allows you to team up with friends to take on challenging bosses, and if you're successful, you will unlock a ton of rewards. However, the Molten Core is definitely challenging and for veteran players, so if you're like me and like a challenge, you're gonna want to give this a try. So click my link in the description to download Warcraft Rumble. Again, huge thanks to Warcraft Rumble for sponsoring this entire video. The star power choice for me is almost always Melee's. This star power is so good because it stops the healing from your opponent. So even if your opponent is at full HP and you super them, they're not gonna be able to heal up back to full HP for a very long time. Not to mention, healing brawlers are super meta right now, so this star power kind of counters them. The only time I'd use the other star power, Injection, is if I knew I was playing against a lot of spawnables like Ruffs Bags, Nita Bears, all that stuff, but in general, I always pick Melee's. As for gears, I usually use damage gear and shield gear. You can also use +1 if you wanted to, but those are the ones I use. Now we're gonna go over some more tips and tricks later in the video, so stay tuned for that, but we had to get back to mastery grinding. And so without losing a single game, we were able to get Zulon up to rank 35, but he wasn't done there. So we kept playing for an hour and a half and gained about 3,000 mastery points. We definitely want to pick up the pace a little bit for day 2. Day 2, we hopped in Gem Fort and got to work on our own rank 35. And even though matchmaking was still slow because we were playing really high in trophies, we were still winning all of our games, which is the most important when it comes to progress. And after winning a bunch of games, soon enough, we were already 1 game away from Gold 1. However, since it's a milestone game, things never go as planned. We got jumped on by Kit and Fang at the same time. They were able to team wipe us, snatching all our gems and walking away with the game. So of course, we lose the Gold 1 game. Now, this isn't usually a huge problem because we are just able to try again. However, Zulon had to go, which means we have to now play with randoms. Now, the problem with playing randoms this high up, it's very hard to win consistently. So if I lose a couple games, I'm going to lose a lot of progress on my trophies. But that was a risk I was going to have to take. I queued up and hoped for the best. And I probably faced the most annoying comp in the game, Draco Kit. And if you don't know about this comp, well, you're lucky, to be honest, because Draco Kit is basically unkillable. As soon as Kit hops on Draco's back, there's just no killing Draco. With the help of the gadget that keeps Draco alive, the cheeseburger gadget, it's just honestly terrible to play against. And so, obviously, we lost. But I was done losing trophies after this game. I knew I had to win the next one, or this could just spiral downhill really, really fast. Day 3 started out pretty lonely. I still had 2 more ranks to go, but I had no one to play with. And so I hopped into Ring of Fire solo and just hoped for the best. And well, things weren't going great, but after not too long, I kinda got lucky. I got an invite from Lukey and Pika. And if you remember Lukey from one of my old videos, he helped me push Angelo past 1,600 trophies. So if anyone's gonna help me get rank 35, it's going to be him. This might have been one of the smoothest pushes I've ever done. We went on a 18 game win streak, which brought us 1 game away from gold 2 and 2 games away from 1200 trophies. But unfortunately we hit the mastery cap for the day, so if we kept pushing, we're technically just wasting time. But I was a little bit stubborn, so I did end up playing the next 2 games. We won the next game, which put us now 1 game away from 1200 trophies.
All right, 1200 game, no pressure. It's just the milestone game, Cori. I just don't want to get hit here. Steven gets 1, Lukey's in position. Oh my god, I got cooked. Lukey's got this, watch this. He got 1. I think, oh my god, he scored, Lukey! What a goat. What a goat. Oh, we're gonna get... I'm so scared. I got it out though. Oh my god. Okay, no Primo Super though. Oh my god, the Rico Supers are just out of nowhere. Oh, nice, Steven. Nice. Lukey's got Super, Steven's got Super. Lukey's got... Oh my god, I think they just score probably. They don't need me. Alright, we got carried. Probably the last game. 1200, 20 win streak.
My goal for day 4 is to get rank 35 and to also pass 20,000 mastery points. So we teamed back up with Zulon, won our first game, and got gold 2. Now we only have 1 more rank left to master Byron. And at this point, we were already really closing in on the rank 35. And well, the day started out amazing because we were on a tear. We just weren't losing games. And so as we were closing in on the rank 35, I wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks that I learned with Byron. The first tip is whether to shoot the enemy over your teammates. Now this one takes a little bit of practice, but this is what I do personally. I almost always target the enemy first, and the reason being is because Byron charges his super in 3 shots. Now once you get that super, you can then use the super to either heal your teammates or to finish off the enemy. So you're kind of knocking out 2 birds in 1 stone. However, I do heal my teammates if they're trying to push up the map or if they're really low on HP. And also, if you can't reach the enemy, obviously you shoot your teammates. The tip number 2 is to almost always auto aim your super. Now, as long as you're in range of the enemy with your super, it is going to hit 99% of the time. The only time you're not going to auto aim is sometimes if it's a dashing brawler or something like that, as well as if you're trying to heal your teammates. If you're trying to heal your teammates, do not auto aim your super. Tip number 3 is if you're getting pushed by an assassin, you're going to want to make sure when you super yourself, make sure it hits both him and yourself, so that way you also get healing while also doing damage. This gives you a way better chance at surviving, and it also works towards your next super. And the last tip I have for you is to use your super aggressively. It doesn't take many shots to charge a Byron super, so as soon as you get it, look to super the enemy as fast as possible and start working towards the next one. And so with the tips out of the way and without losing a single game, we managed to make our way all the way to rank 35. But we weren't done yet. Every time I do these mastery pushes, I always get to rank 35 and then have to decide to keep pushing or to tilt down for faster matchmaking. And since I'm trying to go as fast as possible, it would make most sense here to tilt my Byron down and then continue the mastery push. However, I'm really stubborn and I decided I was going to keep pushing Byron. Now hopefully this decision wouldn't take too much extra time away from the push, but we'll have to wait and find out. But after sitting in matchmaking for what felt like hours while winning a few games here and there, we made it to 1 game away from 1300 trophies.
He was gonna get it. Oh, I thought he was in flashback. Please no. I mean, I have hyper charge. Nice. That's okay. Run as fast as you can. Super, super. Your tears fuel my life.
Yeah, baby. I think that's 1300.
And with that win, more wins just kept coming. Our win streak kept going up and up and up. And soon enough, I passed my goal of 20k mastery points. All we had to do was get the last little bit of mastery points on the final day. This is the last day and we are making great time into mastering Byron. But the decision to push past 1250 trophies might have been a big mistake. The matchmaking really started to slow down and it was taking about 10 to 15 minutes to find a game. Not only that, we finally lost, which means we lost our win streak, and so the motivation to keep pushing higher in trophies just kind of disappeared. The only good news that I had was I did have this amazing game with Byron.
Kill them all.
I think he went negative.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But after playing a bit more and waiting in matchmaking for the most of the time, I finally made the decision to switch it up. I decided to play ranked games in Masters League for the last bit of mastery. And what an awesome decision this was, because the matches were instant inside of Masters. I didn't have to wait 10 minutes to find a game anymore. Not only that, you also gain a lot of mastery points for a win inside of Masters League. The only problem though is I needed to play Byron no matter the map or mode. But at first, my luck was going good. The first couple matches we had great maps, able to win our games. After that, the map luck kind of changed, but we had good teammates and we still kept the win streak going. And so after just a bunch of straight wins, we finally made it to 1 game away from mastering Byron. And this last map is a great map, New Horizons. So here we go.
Got him. 2 dead. Come on, baby. 3 dead. He's dead. That super's gonna hit. Nice, 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 nice. Don't really respect it because I'm just about to kill you. Oh my god, I think I got him. I got Crow. Oh my god, he's dead. They're all dead. Oh my god, I sniped him. He's dead. GG, fellas. GG. Give me that kill. Give me that kill. 11-0. 11-0. 10,000 mastery. Hit the 10,000 rank points. Hit the mastery. That's sensational. Like and subscribe. Peace.